Hello everybody, welcome back to the breakdown. Today we're going to be taking a look at the HT high chair. This is a high chair I got for my son, who at the time was about 5 months old and needed a new high chair for him. Now, there's a few reasons we picked this one over the others. Part of it, to be honest with you, was the style. We thought it fit very well into our house and we liked the way it looked. But there were some other features that we really liked about it. We're going to be breaking that down in this video, let you know everything about it. Now, pricing changes rapidly. This is definitely not one of the cheapest high chairs on the market, but if you want to find out the current pricing, I'll put a link to it in the show notes down below. It's definitely not the most expensive. It's definitely not the cheapest. It's somewhere in the mid-range, maybe slightly high mid-range pricing for a high chair. But if you're looking for a high chair like this, we're going to be breaking it all down, let you know what you need to know. You can find a link to it on Amazon in the first pinned comment and in the show description. First though, if you're new here, help us grow this new channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. It really does help us because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. All right, let's dive into it. Take a look at the HT high chair. Now, there's a few things I really liked about this. For one, it has a very high back. With my son being a supported sitter, not quite being able to sit up on his own for a long period of time, we like the idea to have the headrest when he's this size, he's smaller, so he can lean his head back against the back of the chair, which makes feeding a lot easier than his head dangling around, not being supported, or having to hold it with your hand as you try to feed him for those early feedings. Really happy we did that. We really do like it. The cleanability on it is very good. The shoulder straps have nice removable pads that can be cleaned. The mat underneath him can be easily cleaned, or you can just sit on it and just sit on plastic so you can wipe it clean. The cleaning on this is very easy. It also includes a removable tray. So you got the tray top there, and there's another top that can pop off so you can take it to the sink and easily clean it, put it back on there. Very easy ability to clean the trays, clean the high chair overall. Now, one of the main complaints I got about this was about it being a little wobbly. Now, we have not experienced that. The manufacturer repeatedly sent out messages saying, do not over tighten in assembly. There are multiple legs. There's a short set of legs. We have the long, high set of legs on it, and they are wood. Now, with all wood things, if you over tighten and you over crank the bolts on it, you can get it out of alignment. You can make it so that one leg is a little shorter, a little longer than the rest because you over cranked and attempt to super tighten. For example, some of the reviews I saw about their it not being stable talked about how they had stripped the bolts on it, which probably meant they over tightened them. Now, in our experience, we tightened it until it was a solid, good connection, and it wouldn't tighten anymore under reasonable pressure. We didn't sit there and crank it. We didn't use a power tool to try to crank it down. Doesn't need that. It's wood, and with all things wood, if you over tighten, you can bend it a little bit. So keep that in mind. Now, it has different high chair settings. It's meant to go all the way up to being a booster seat for kids who are now toddlers and more. Very easy to set up. Now, in order to switch between the high legs and the low legs, you do need to actually remove the bolts, remove the legs, and put the new ones on. So I think for most people, this is kind of one of those things. Do you want a low level high chair, the low legs, or the high legs? So you're not going to want to be flipping it back and forth a lot. For one, bolts aren't meant to be doing that on a daily basis. Two, it takes a little bit of time to get it the bolts off, get the legs off, put the new ones on, and more. It's really not that kind of high chair. So if you're buying this, I would highly recommend you decide. Do you want a high chair that is meant to be all the ways up, standard high chair height, or do you want a lower one with the lower legs? You decide and then go with it, stick with it from there. Overall, very happy with this. I'm very happy that I picked this high chair. The cleanability of it's good, the stability of it's good. I like the way it looks. It fits the aesthetic of our house. That's one of the reasons we wanted it. We wanted something that sat out in the kitchen or in the dining room actually, and didn't look out of place, didn't look cheap and chintzy. So we got this. Overall, very, very happy with it, and would say we would buy this again. 3, again, quick bonuses, easy to clean. I love how the mats come out for easy washing, easy wipe down. I love the removable top tray, so you can easily clean that off and put it back on with no problems. The durability of it feels very good. the aesthetic of it is very pleasing, very nice. I love the high back on it for my toddler, so he can sit in there, or my baby I should say, at 6 months old now. He can sit there and have his head rest on it without worrying about him having his head dangle or struggling to keep his head up when he's a very young at the time, 4 months old I believe it was when we bought it. So there's the pros with it. Cons, really not. Just assemble it right, listen to the instructions, don't over tighten, and I think you'll be just fine. If you have any comments or any questions, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. If you want to find this on Amazon, I will put a link to it in the pinned first comment and in the show description. By hitting that subscribe button, by hitting that thumbs up, you let YouTube know you enjoy what we do here, so hopefully YouTube recommends our videos to more people. Thanks for your support. We'll be back with another video real soon.